Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm once again Lance Corporal Falco. This is SHARCOM 2021. Thank you for joining us once again. If you'd like to support the SHAR community's chosen charities, please feel free to donate through Twitch subscriptions, bits, or the PayPal link below the stream, or you could type !donate and you can see all the Just Giving links that Nightbot will provide. Here we are now with Mikey with Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped 105%. Take it away.
Hello. So I'm PlayerGameSK or Mikey. People call me Mikey usually, and we are on the PS2 BIOS screen. That's because like the first strat basically is to turn on fast disk speed with most PS1 games. It's done because makes loads faster. And I just close the lid and let it load. Hopefully everything's gonna... I actually just got a new like output cable today. I needed like an extension for it to work, and feels a lot smoother than what I had before, so hopefully that's gonna help. Also don't mind it being a bit cut off here. It should be fine in game. Anyway, so who's gonna be starting the timer? Or should I like say when to start the timer? Hello?
Yeah, give it a countdown or something.
Okay, so I'm gonna count down from 5 because that's what I have on my splits. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I forgot to skip the cutscene in time. Okay. I was too focused on the counting. Whatever, it's gonna be a bit. So I lower the FX volume to auto skip some cutscenes, which also means we are only gonna be hearing the game music for the entire run without any sound effects at all. So just made myself some free time loss right at the okay, well, made myself some free time loss again because I jumped over that crate, but I luckily have another shot at getting the gem because we are gonna be getting the time trial relic right after this. So I'm just gonna run through it and hopefully we won't miss a crate on the next run through of the level. I'm just too focused on talking sometimes, and I forget like really basic things, like skipping the intro cutscene. Okay, we re-enter the level once again to get the time trial relic and the gem in this case for all boxes. So there's like 3 tiers of relics you can get, which is Sapphire, Gold and Platinum, and basically we only need Gold to get 105%, so we use that a lot of the time to like get some gems and stuff while getting the relic, because we don't need like the absolute best possible time. Like now I'm taking my time getting the crates because I missed the gem earlier. I think the actual like or is it? Also, this is okay, this is going great. I actually missed the gold relic by like half a second. Ah man. Well, yeah, it's literally half a second. I mean, I have like a lot of potential time save further on, so hopefully. But it didn't seem like I was going that slow, not sure why I didn't make it. It's usually pretty free. Though I did put like a very high estimate for this, so guess I can use it up at least. Because like I submitted the run when my PB was a lot worse than it is at the moment, and I was accounting for like stuff going wrong on top of that, hence why it came out so huge. Yep, exactly. It's definitely gonna be a new worst segment. Let's hope the other levels go better. I also well, this is not like a vehicle, but the first 3 levels in the route that I have at least. I'm not sure if that's like the route the top players use currently, but I do the like vehicle levels and then the platforming levels, so it's gonna take a few minutes until we get to like actual good crash gameplay. Yeah, this is basically just trying to go as fast as possible through the level while getting all the crates. No time trial pushing me this time, so hopefully it doesn't go too bad. Though speaking of strats, I think the like strat people do these days in this level is a one cycle, which means you get the gem with the relic. That's like whenever I say something about the one cycle, it usually has something to do with getting a relic and a gem at the same time. I'm not sure like about the time difference or anything it makes when getting the gem on like the relic instead of like I'm doing now, but I mean I'm not exactly a pro. It wasn't too bad at least. Now we re-enter that level once again to get a gold relic. or a platinum. Like, we need gold at least, but it, you know, never hurts when you get a platinum, because usually it means you were quite speedy. Okay, I'm gonna grab that real quick. So the time here is 1:17:90, which should be pretty free, considering I'm not like worrying about the gem or anything now. Okay, it should be even a platinum, I think. Nice. Okay, and we have yet another vehicle level. Once again with Coco. I think like part of the reason why the like popular opinion is that Crash 2 is the best of the trilogy is because this game has a lot of like vehicle levels instead of actual platforming. I mean, like, I personally prefer this game much more to Crash 2, but like, that's the popular opinion as far as I know. Okay, once again, just getting all the crates while trying to go as fast as possible. Nothing like too special. Maybe Crash 1. I mean, that's a real hot take there. Not sure if I would say Crash 1 is the best, but to each their own. Should be fine, I think. Yeah, there's one here, 3 here, and 2, yep. You'd be surprised, but I actually managed to miss like a single crate in this level before, so... Crash Bash. Yeah, Crash Bash is the... Crash Bash is the god tier Crash game. Crash Run? You mean Crash on the Run? Like the mobile game that they completely ruined recently? Suit yourself. Also, didn't exactly need that time crate, but it's not a big deal. Yeah, I actually liked Crash on the Run, but recently they like completely changed the UI and I kind of hate it, not gonna lie. They like literally remade the game pretty much. I know you're probably joking, but still. I'm trying to think like what I have some things I want to say, but like the run is gonna be pretty long, so I don't wanna just waste all the stuff I wanna say and then just be quiet. So trying to stall the commentary a little bit. Oh, I can mention some things I wanna say when we get to them. Okay, now what we all have been waiting for, an actual platforming gameplay experience in a Crash game. 13 minutes into a run. So like the main movement tech here is neutral slide jumping, which is like basically I slide, then I let go of the D-pad, and then I jump, and it kind of like boosts you. Crash 2 actually has the same thing, but with spinning. So you, like, instead of jumping, you spin, and it works pretty much the same. Okay, I skipped this crate over here on purpose, because if I got it right away and then went into the bonus, it would just make the mask double again, so I would like waste the invincibility, because in this game you are trying to have like what I had there, which is like triple mask or invincibility or whatever you wanna call it, as much as possible. And I got a gold there apparently, poggers. Because it makes you go really fast. In Crash 2 it's the opposite. You don't want to have free masks because they make you slower in that game for whatever reason. On the POW version at least, not sure how it is with NTSC, because that game is ran on the European version. Oh yeah, sure man, that literally always happens. Like, I'm trying to slide, but he just crouches and jumps. Okay. So, you can see there's like an outline of a platform there, but we'll need the red gem to get on it, so we'll be coming back to this level later. Okay. Don't want to jinx anything, but except for that beginning, it's been going decent so far. We are only in warp 1, so we have barely even started. Okay, basically you don't have to like break these crates, because the dino that's chasing you breaks them for you, and I always forget about that, so I just start spinning them, and then I realize like I can literally have that guy do the work for me. Why am I doing it myself? Except for checkpoints, you have to get checkpoints yourself, because he'll just skip those. Ah, okay. I was trying to like wait a little bit, because if you skip the cutscene too quickly, the music won't start playing. So we just have a nice mute boss fight experience. If you just wait like a tiny bit, tiny bit, see what I did there? It starts playing the music. Guess I skipped it early anyway. So yeah, an easy boss fight. You can like cheese it by standing in that corner over there, and the lions can't hit you. They actually made like a reference to it in the Insane trilogy, the remastered, remade, whatever version. So like when you stand there, the crowd will be throwing cheese at you, because like you are cheesing it, but otherwise it will work. I'm fairly sure. So it's just like a little Easter egg. Okay, let's not get hit here, because kind of wanna leave this level with 2 masks, because I'm gonna need them in Warp 2. Okay. Still had over 10 seconds of leeway there, because the goat is 5750. That one was nice and free, but I'm still almost 1.5 minutes behind my PB because of that beginning. Here I'm gonna wait for a bit. I'm gonna get it, because it like should like restart the invincibility, so I'll have it for just a bit longer. Make sure I break all these crates, because sometimes it's like here, for example, you like break the 3 bottom ones, but the top one just bounces and drops back, so you have to watch out to not miss it. Ooh, nice, nice snipe there. Yeah, otherwise it's mostly just fun fact about those wizards though. Like when I was a kid, like I live in Europe, so I always played the European version on a PS1, and like when you hit those wizards, they would just lose their clothes and stop attacking you. But I'm not sure why they made it like that in the European version, but in the American one they just die in one hit. Okay. I just yeah, I mean, you Americans said it's so easy with the games. Like literally when you look at like PS1, PS2 games, uh, most are ran in on like the American version, because those were actually playable. Even like this game was made a lot harder in Europe, and they literally just removed the masks from some places, so like they aren't as scattered as they are in this one. But there are runners who play on the European version. Luckily it's not as bad as like playing SM64 on the PAL version, for example. It's like agony. But that's a completely different console, so just because that's like the worst case I've ever seen of region difference. The PAL version is literally unplayable from what I tried. Okay, grab the crystal, go into the bonus. Most of these levels are just going as fast as possible while collecting everything. There probably are some strats that I have yet to learn, but there's not too much like out of bounds stuff and whatnot going on. Yeah, just while there's not much to talk about, I hope the stream is nicely watchable, because as I said, I got a new cable thing literally like today, so this is kind of my first time streaming with it. It was mainly so I can like boot PS1 games directly, because before I had to use some homebrew stuff for it to work. Hence why I started on FreeMC boot, which is like the most used thing on PS2s in regards of modding. Speaking of PS2 modding though, well, I mean, I'm not sure if I should really talk about that here, but it's really easy these days to like get into speedrunning PS1 games, even if you are from Europe, because you can kind of just mod the console to take American games without having to like actually take it apart or anything. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. It's like a PAL console modded to NTSC, because importing an entire console from America is really expensive where I'm at. When I got another gold. Not sure how big these golds are, because I have my comparisons hidden. But the sum of best has gone down by like a few seconds, so there's that. running through the level fast once again. Not too much. Well, actually, there is like one thing that I should mention when we get to the end of the level. Could have grabbed that mask, but never. Basically, you can do like I have yet to learn it, but like this jump, you can kind of manipulate it in a way that you skip this animation and go straight into the portal. Same thing with the first tiger level, where I can kind of get like really close, but I haven't really like learned the thing properly yet. Cuddle skip, yep. That's... I just like cuddling the tiger, you know. He deserves it after doing such a great job of running through the level, breaking the crates and being fast. You can't just not cuddle it, you know. Would make me feel bad every time. So I'm putting learning the strat off as much as possible until I can learn to cope with that feeling. Okay. Nothing really special here, just you have to come first while getting the crates. I think here like people usually get the crates on the Relic run, but don't think it matters really. I just go for it on the crystal usually, cause like if I miss a box or anything, I have another try at least. Okay, trying to... I'm not really like a professional or anything, but I'm not entirely sure that going on a bike on one wheel should make you like faster. But I mean, apparently it does. Got a nice platinum. I wonder how many platinums I'm gonna have at the end. There's 30 relics in total in the game, so like you can take a guess if you want. You win the grand prize of nothing if if you are right. The grand prize is yep. I mean, I guess I could like gift a sub or something, but I don't think like many people really know the how do I say it? Like I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, but like I assume people know this game, but like they probably don't really know about the relics in the speedrun. How many it's like possible to get on platinum and that. Nothing. Pog. Yep. Give it away like it's nothing, because it literally is. Okay, now in this level, 8. 8 is a pretty good guess. I like that's entirely possible that could happen. I don't really want to say too much, but yeah, somewhere around there. Also, I'm skipping crates now because I can't get all anyway. We are just trying to get the crystal so we can progress in the game, and we'll be coming back here once we get the purple gem, which will open a path here to the left, that door over there. You could see there was a purple gem on the wall. Come on, let's go the glitchy high jump. I'll talk about that on the next split, because it's like the main thing there. Where you, well, basically you like slide. Why was I trying to do Crash 2 movement there? I literally don't even play that game. Well, basically you like slide, jump and spin at the same time, and for some reason you just jump higher than you should, and you can literally just jump over this and skip the entire boss fight. So this is like the freest boss fight in the game, pretty much. It's called a glitched high jump, but I think it's like an intended feature in the Insane trilogy, but people still call it a glitched high jump because that's what everyone kind of got used to. Okay, we get one more relic in here and we move to the next warp room. Yeah, also I was speaking of the masks. You like, well, in this game you lose all the masks you have when you start the time trial. So you can kind of like, when you know the next split is a time trial, you can kind of just use them up before, because you'll lose them anyway, so might as well. Because like, I sometimes get pissed that I got hit and then I realize that I'm not gonna need the masks for the next split anyway. In the Wrath of Cortex, which is like the PS2 kind of sequel to this game. Well, I say kind of sequel because we have Crash 4 now, which is the latest Crash game, which is considered like the proper sequel. Crash 4 is the real. Sure which one you mean now, but yeah, basically, there you don't lose masks. It's a really weird word to say, by the way, masks. I always am like, am I saying it right? Anyway, you don't lose masks there, so you can kind of abuse it on the time trials. So when you might get 2 masks and then do a time trial. Okay, now with these particular wizards, you really wanna kill them off, because I have tried to let them live a fair amount of times, but they always just manage to snipe me when I'm past them, so they have sealed their fate for the rest of my running of this game. Okay, we jump over that to get this. Sometimes these crates like struggle to appear when you hit this box here for some reason. I had to like go back to the start of the bonus and then they appeared. Pacifist percent ruined. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure that's like, oh, I mean, I assume it's possible, but if you count the bosses, then it definitely isn't. I mean, they made their choice. No one like forced them to snipe me when I get past them, but they do. So, well. Okay, now this level can get kind of scary, because like if I die before getting to a certain point, I'll have to go back to the warp room and restart. I'll get to Y when I get there. Okay, here's like a skip you can do, but since we need the crates here, we have to go this way anyway. Grab the crystal, nice and easy. I really didn't need that, but sure. And here, you can see the platform has like a skull on it. It's called the death route. So like if I died anywhere while getting to it, it would like only the outline would be there, which is why I would need to restart the level. But basically we are gonna do some cheating, kind of. We grab the gem and then death abuse. We lose the masks, but we can finish off the level and like get all 3 items at the same time. You can see me sometimes being really careful, like I could just hit the TNT and leave the rest of the crates to blow up, but it can sometimes... Wait a second. What did I... Come on, man. Did I really just miss a crate? Please let it be somewhere over here. Oh man. That's what I was talking about. You wanna be really careful with those explosives. Because sometimes you might think you like that it's gonna blow up with another explosive you hit right next to it, but like when you get too far away real quick, it can deload and not blow up. At least it wasn't too far away, but certainly gonna be some time loss. We have another swimming level. The final one, actually, because there's only 2 of them in the entire game. Luckily, to be honest, because they are kind of a sleeper. So you really want to be careful to not get hit there, because like the... Okay, I'm just gonna go around then, not gonna risk it too much. The crate that was in like the red coral thing there, if I lost the kind of what scooter thing or whatever it is, I wouldn't be able to get it, because that's like the only way to destroy that. So there are some spots where it can get pretty scary. There's also like the spot I just passed with the crystal. There's a real cool out of bounds in the Insane trilogy, but it doesn't work in this version, unfortunately. And, like, even if it did, we need the crates in the rest of the level anyway, so we wouldn't be doing it. Here I'm gonna just take my time to not get hit by anything, because of this particular crate, and maybe just gonna blow up some nitros. So there we go. Okay. Oof. Okay, it's fine, because we would lose it here anyway. That activated this. So we can blow up the crates and get over here, where the rest of the crates and the red gem is. Remember the red gem I mentioned back in Warp 1 for level 4? This is where we get it, but we'll be coming back to Warp 4 later, I mean warp 1, level 4. Here we go. Okay, we go right back in to get the relic. I still don't get why, like, when I press triangle at the start of a level, like, an item pops up at the bottom, or like multiple items, as if I already had the crystal or something from that level. It's pretty weird, but okay, that was really close. Yeah, also fun fact, when you have two masks in this level, the like boxes where masks would usually be will change to just regular boxes. Like that one would be just a regular box if I didn't lose the mask before. Because you can't have free masks here. That's another thing that Wrath of Cortex did better. You can actually have free masks underwater. Also, once again, getting time crates that I literally don't need. Here we can just damage abuse, because we're gonna lose the masks anyway. And we got another platinum, so we have at least like 2 or 3. Yeah, underwater levels, like, imagine if you couldn't have invincibility there. It would be pain. Anyway, now we are gonna do the first of the 2 hidden levels in this game, which is the one that's like kind of obvious, as opposed to the other one, which we'll do a bit later. I actually practiced that a bit, so hopefully it doesn't go too bad, because that happens sometimes. Basically, we hit this sign, get warped to another level, which is, you guessed it, another Cocoa Water Scooter level, because we like those a lot. That's sarcasm, by the way, we absolutely hate them. Yeah, here's like a fun fact about the American version. So you see how I entered this level from another level, and now I'm doing a time trial, and basically in the American version the go times for the relics stay the same as for the previous level. Like the bike level I entered this level from, it like the relic times stay the same, but in the European version they fixed it, so the levels actually have their own go times. I'm not sure, it might like still be possible, but it's really difficult to get the gem and the relic at the same time, so it's like one of the reasons why playing this game on the American version is preferable. Fucking And there it is. Oh man, please work. Yep, I'm not getting the one cycle. I already missed this way too many times. Yeah, I have like 22 seconds on the timer below to get it. So like, I don't know. Yeah, sorry for that. I I was trying really hard to not say bad words, but that one kind of slipped through the gates, the firewalls. Yeah, I don't think I'm making this one. Come on. Oof. Ah, that was really close. Literally 2 seconds. Oh, because 1:20:70 is the gold relic time. Yeah, I mean, guess we have a 1. At least one in Spruce's bingo thing already. And guess what? We get yet another Coco scooter level to enjoy. Because 2 weren't enough. Now we get 2 in a row. I'm gonna try and focus on this one. Because like isn't usually, or like in theory it isn't that hard, but you can get screwed on some of the jumps, like I did before in Hot Cocoa, where you just get denied the box when you should like obviously get it. Radio's water scooter. Yeah, sure man. And hundreds of other things no one ever says. That's a nice book. Yeah man, sure. I just needed to inspect that box. Something seemed off about it, but it passed the test. Was deemed as healthy to break without any injuries. Lucky box inspector. Yep. Still have like 13 seconds on the timer, so should be fine from now on, unless I somehow missed the gem. Nice, it's gonna be some chunky time save, because I actually had to redo the level in my PB. And basically, like you see, there's 5 more levels in here, and you unlock them by getting the relics. Hence why we like alternate between doing the levels and getting the relics, so we can do these levels as well, because like I think only this game and Wrath of Cortex actually had a use for the relics. So they are like, okay, make sure I don't miss this, because I managed to skip it recently and then had to redo the entire thing. Like in Crash 4, for example, they are there, but mostly just to fill the percentage. They don't actually do anything, like unlock levels or something like that. Okay, now this split is gonna be a little complicated, but we'll get through it together. Thanks for the GL. Thanks for the GLs before as well. I know I'm an entire hour late, but I don't think I actually said anything before, so yeah. Okay, so nothing too special for now, just going through the level, getting the crates. But we have already passed a yellow gem platform that we ignored. A little damage abuse there. Really sorry to the dino, but that's the fastest way to get rid of him. Yeah. Fun fact about that, though, that's like a thing we discovered with my brother when we played the game as kids. If you keep body slamming on the dino, like at the end there, eventually you can pass him through the trigger that forces you off, and you can like do the rest of the level. It's not useful in a speedrun, but it's a cool little thing that we found. So you kind of need to do animal abuse either way. Anyway, we grab the checkpoint, then we jump back up and backtrack to the yellow gem platform that we passed earlier. I'm gonna take this slower. I'm not gonna do neutral slide jumps and stuff like that, mostly, because I really don't like backtracking in Crash games, to be honest. That's like a big reason why I don't really like Crash 2, because it has a lot of those levels and I can't remember like the layouts. Okay, here we just jump off and the dino disappears into thin air. We have more boxes in here, so I'm gonna wait for that fish. Those fish are really annoying, like when they are spinning, not even the triple mask thing can help you. They like don't do damage then, but they push you away either way. far so good. Grab the checkpoint here. Whoa, okay. Now I should have 99 crates, I think. Yep, okay. Now we just finish the rest of the level. Not dying, hopefully, because that would take us all the way back to the gem route checkpoint we collected. That's the last checkpoint we got. Basically, we get the gem, then we defabuse. The reason why we do that is... give me a second. We need this specific bird to take us away into the second hidden level, which I, to this day, have no idea how they expected like people to just find it. This is also another level with, like what I mentioned before, it keeps the relic times from the previous level, so it's like getting the gold relic is pretty free unless you die. Okay, let's not miss that gem. And that's another gold. Just getting golds left and right. So this is like the most amount of items you get at the same time. I think some people split when he throws the last item into the air, but we just got used to splitting after the level fades out when you exit it. I really hate these fish. Like if there was like a tier list or something of enemies in Crash games, I would definitely put them like in A tier at least, maybe even S tier, or maybe even make like a separate tier at the very top. Okay, I did lose the mask I had though, so better watch out. Okay, nice. There's a mask at least. Also, like another kind of movement tech is zigzagging, where you just like jump and quickly alternate between left and right on the D-pad, but it's mostly used in Crash 1 and Crash 2. I don't think it's used that much in Crash 3. It does help, but I personally don't like really use it that much. Okay, now we actually do the level, not the level in the level, but the actual level which hosts the other level. It's been a while, by the way, so like if there's anything you wanna say, Falco, any donations or whatever?
I'm just looking and refreshing everything, and nothing to note so far. However, I will read out the charities once again. The charities that we are raising for in this marathon are the Trevor Project, a non-profit organisation that focuses on suicide prevention in the LGBTQ+ community. Save the Children, who focus on improving the lives of children through better education, healthcare, and economic opportunities, as well as providing emergency aid in natural disasters and other conflicts. And 350.org, who is an international environmental organisation addressing the climate Let me try that again. 350.org is an international environmental organization addressing the climate crisis. Its stated goal is to end the use of fossil fuels and transition to renewable energy by building a global grassroots movement.
I didn't understand the word of that, but sounds nice.
This game's harder than I remember. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, there's also the fact that I'm not like too great or anything. I don't have like a bad PB or anything, but nice. Okay, got all the boxes. Fun fact about that level, like when you do the time trial, literally every single box is like one of the numbered ones which freeze the timer. So usually people do like some fancy stuff in the crystal to do it as fast as possible, and then get the crates in the Relic run. Okay, here I'm gonna wait for a bit. Yeah, and this one started playing. That's weird, because like this boss fight should have the same thing as Tiny, where if you skip the cutscene quickly, the music won't start playing until you hit him for the first time. So it's weird that it started, because I'm very sure I skipped the cutscene like as fast as I could. Yeah, also like for the ones he shoots from the side, you can just stand all the way back and they won't hit you. Just need to watch out for the ones from the front. Okay, few more relics in here, then we move on to the other warp room. Really gotta love how the portal opens in a way that you can't see what's ahead of you until like it disappears. Whoa. Come on! Yeah, and here's like a little fancy thing that you can do to skip the entire section down there. Ooh, yeah, that's why I'm always scared of these, because you just jump up, they're like psych, and you can immediately drop down, so... But we still got the platinum, so... Easy peasy, actually free. Maybe could have been like, or could have managed to go at least if I didn't panic there, but I didn't die, so I'll take it any day. Panic. Yep. Power panic. Those who know. I screwed that up, but you know what I mean. If you know, you know, or something like I don't know how you say that. Yeah, and what I meant like with the fancy stuff in the crystal run of this level, you think you can kind of like clip this boost and avoid the ramp and just pass over the gap and keep the boost. So that's what they kind of do, and then get the boxes in the Relic run. I'm not exactly at a point where I would need that kind of time save necessarily, so I just... Can I... almost. You can make that turn with the boost actually, but I haven't been able to get it in ages. Anyway, it might even be platinum. I'm not sure. Maybe. But it's a gold apparently. But I don't know. Might be like a tiny one because of splitting like 2 milliseconds early or whatever. God knows. Because it's literally an auto scroller, so it's kind of hard to go to those. Okay, this is the last relic we are getting here. Then we move on to the next warp room. I'm gonna grab that one. Fairly sure I don't need the other one. Nice. Okay, once again, just eliminate the dead wizard. This one as well. Oh, come on, just move, perhaps. Okay, I'm not going to check. I'm probably on some sort of PB pace at the moment, but I'm gonna resist. I don't want that to affect me too much. Would be kind of funny if I got a PB with like forgetting to skip the intro It's probably like the dumbest mistake ever recorded in a PB run. Okay. Oh, come on, man. Here we can just trigger that TNT and leave the bonus, and it will immediately blow up. Also with the bouncy crates in the holes, like when you spin the top ones, you drop down on the bottom ones, and you can like basically you slide and press jump immediately, and you'll just slide them away and don't like fall to your death. Gonna keep that platform for now. Okay, a little ballsy over here, but I'm gonna wait. Ooh, well, I mean, I'm gonna be doing the relic next, so doesn't really matter. At least I didn't body slam right into the hole. Okay, I'm just gonna wait it out. Go back for these. Okay, did I get them? Yeah, I missed one. There we go. Okay. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. That would suck. Oh. Yeah, sure. I literally clipped like the very edge of that hole. Oh man. Okay, let me wait. I'm gonna lose some time, but not too much, unless I missed like a crate or something. That's gonna suck. I didn't. Nice. Okay, well, that is a time loss, but I think it would have been a gold if I didn't die, because I was really ballsy there at times and got lucky. Now we are gonna do another one cycle using that death route platform that we skipped earlier. We are gonna try and get the gold relic with it as well. This can get kind of scary, because like you need to go fast but not too fast, because like you have a certain time you need to make, but you also need to not die. Yeah, and like not just okay, hopefully I can still make it. I wouldn't have to wait here if I didn't just crouch and stay there. might get a little tight unless I do some ballsy stuff again. Please go out. Jesus Christ. Okay, we should be fine. We need 1:45:03. Wouldn't have made it if I waited there at the end. And it's a goat, apparently. Not sure how, but sure, man. A best segment is a best segment. Yep. Who am I to complain? I'm here to play the game, try to go fast, and complain when it doesn't go my way. When it goes my way, who am I to complain? I so knew that was gonna happen. I like literally hit the nitro when I already lost my invincibility, so I lost 2 masks instead of 1. Shouldn't be, like, matter really, cause okay, hopefully all of those are gonna blow up. Okay. Also in this level is like a really cool skip in Insane Trilogy. You basically can just get on the ceiling and drop down about here. Did you miss the blue gem on purpose? Wait, what? Did I miss the blue gem? Hopefully I didn't. Oh, you mean in this level? Yeah, I'm gonna be doing it on the next split. I was scared for a second that you mean in the previous level. Okay, should have 1900. Okay, sure. And boom. There you go. I thought you missed it. Yeah, and I'm actually gonna be doing another 1 cycle here. Okay, I'm surprised that it didn't hit me, but once again, who am I to complain? Okay, actually got the 2 crates I needed first try. Sometimes I literally get all of them but the mask or the time crate. That iron crate there is supposed to be a checkpoint, by the way. It's not just an entirely random iron crate in the middle of nowhere. But you don't get checkpoints, Jesus Christ. On time trials. Okay, let that door close. I have time. There we go. the warp zone thingy. Yeah, it's like, because I got the blue gem in the level before that makes that platform appear. Oh, so hello there, hamster. Once again, another Cocoa Water Scooter level, but this one should be fairly chill. Isn't like too scary or anything. It's just kind of boring, if you ask me. But it's the final one that we'll be doing at last. Come on. How's it going? I mean, the beginning was fairly rough. I literally forgot I have to skip an intro cutscene, and I Orient Express level 3. Like, I missed the gem on the first go, and then I missed the gold relic, but has been going pretty good since then. Hopefully I didn't like jinx anything just now. Yeah, that's about it. Come on, can I... Yep, nice chill level. Absolutely nothing can piss you off here. Yoink. I just broke that bird's nest there. Oops. Okay. 52 lives. Yeah, this game is like fairly generous on lives, even in like any percent. It's kind of difficult to get the game over in a run unless you are literally like playing it for the first time. Okay, that's 57, 8. Okay, nice, we have everything. I did say I'm gonna sing along to the music, even though it doesn't have any lyrics. I really wonder how many of those boxes I'm gonna be able to fill with this run. We're about halfway through at the moment, or like a bit more, because As I said, the estimate is a tiny bit off. Someone say bingo card. SMH, Spruce makes the bingo card and doesn't even pay attention. I mean, I thought we were doing it like for each run separately, not like in general. Okay, we can skip those time crates because we have plenty of time. I'm starting to realize though this game does actually have a lot of vehicle levels. It is without a doubt. Yeah, I grew up with this and Crash Bash, so there's that. Pretty scuffed out for this level, but should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice. No. Leave me alone. God, I hate these enemies. If they didn't just keep infinitely spawning in, I swear to God, I would take the time to just shoot them all before actually doing the level. This game is pretty chill, whether you are making it. I mean, perhaps. It's not like difficult or anything. Maybe for full completion when you're playing it like the first time, but yeah, like sometimes it may appear hard because like when you try to go fast you do dumb mistakes you wouldn't make otherwise. I guess it depends, because like yeah. Not like everyone's used to the same kind of games. Like you might be a racing game kind of guy, for example, and the game might not be as easy to you. Infinitely spawning enemies. Yep, there's like a Minecraft spawner in each corner of the map where you can't see it because it's hidden by the fog, and they just spawn from there. Like the little cage thing where the one just spins around. Okay, now we are going to do a two cycle, technically. What every Shara runner fears the most. You can do a one cycle, but I'm bad at the game, so I can't get it, but like every time someone says two cycle, I always think of Char, so I couldn't not make that reference. Okay, so I'm going for this. Build in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, basically you can make the gold relic while going this route, so you can get the gem as well, but I tried like practicing it, and it's fairly difficult to say the least. Okay, grab that checkpoint because I have no masks and I'm scared. Man, come on. At least there's checkpoints, but okay, now that's just BS. Like, I can get the first one, but this one just doesn't make sense. Ay. We do a little choking. You need to just not jump there, I think. Perhaps. Okay, just get through it. There we go. Finally. Okay, we are gonna lose a fair amount of time on this split, sadly. I mean, I kind of swore as well. The firewall failed to keep one in, but it was an actually bad level, so like, you know. To activate that, but sure, man. Okay, I lost like a minute at least. Okay, now we revisit Warp 2 and the Egyptian level. You can do a one cycle here as well, but it's very difficult, so I don't do it yet. Hi, LOL W classic. Okay, I did mess around for a bit. So, ooh, Jesus, that one was close. Okay, this might be close. Okay, it's fine. I have a 110. Actually, wasn't as close as I thought. Okay, and now we actually get the boxes. Basically, when you are doing the one cycle thing, you need to get to this bonus, complete it, then like def abuse while skipping checkpoints that or like the checkpoint that's before this, so you get sent all the way to the start but keep the boxes, and then you can do the one cycle. Need to look into some of those and actually learn them. Could be some nice time save. Yeah, so you really want free masks in. Oh, come on! I wanted to keep that one when I'll go back. Man, you want free masks in these levels, so like doors and stuff stays open, because otherwise it'll just keep opening and closing. So I'm literally gonna lose time to not having free masks here. Okay, I'm gonna just glide over and be safe. Come on. Yep, sure, man. Of course that happens. And I forgot about the thing that I need to go to the left. I'm literally throwing for content, obviously. I didn't really want to activate that one actually, but alright, man. Just making some time. Say before. Okay, I swear that wasn't on purpose. I just fat fingered the right arrow and man. I mean, one throw was enough. Not sure why I did it again. I need to go here to get the crates. Okay, I'm not gonna activate that. Just gonna keep it nice and safe. There we go. Okay. Going into the next level without any masks is gonna be pretty Monka W. Okay, I'm just gonna take it nice and safe for the most part. Another backtracking section. Everyone loves backtracking, obviously. Especially with bloody lasers in the way that you can't avoid sometimes because you can't even see what state they are in at the moment. Or like you can barely see it. Nice jump, man. I assume the PB phase is gonna be dead after this level, or like really low. I think here's where I fell last time, so just okay. I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna risk it, because already died once. I still need to get to the checkpoint without dying. Jesus, kind of forgot that it's actually on the ground there. I thought I can slide under it. That one was really close. Okay, I mean, I still don't have... This level would have been so much easier if you had the bazooka already. God damn it. Of course, gonna throw it near the end. I doubt I'm gonna be on any sort of PB pace after this. Let me just avoid you. Okay, I'm gonna die. I wanted to jump on the box because the game is good and it doesn't register the boxes as blowing up sometimes when you leave them next to nitros, because they despawn. At least I had a checkpoint there, because man, okay, this level was horrible. Please don't. I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm really actually throwing right now. Okay, jump over that. There we go. At least I didn't miss anything, because yep, PB pace is dead. I mean, there still is some time save, but not sure. Not sure I can make it. Not like I expected to PB today anyway, so doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, I remember having like a soft lock here as a kid, where like we finished the first phase and he just got stuck there, wouldn't move to the second one. We did get a gold though, like 2-second gold, but that counts, I guess. Sub 2 minutes engine. Okay, I'm not gonna risk too much, because I can easily die. Yeah, making the time back 2 seconds at a time, as they say. Not sure if I actually need those crates. Just don't die, please. Come on. Yeah, I would have had 3 masks now, but that would have been too easy. Snipe that real quick. Come on. It's gonna be fairly tight, but should be alright. Swear to God, if it's gonna end up like the not skipping the intro being the difference between not getting a PB, I'm gonna be slightly mad about that. Okay, want that. Safely take those checkpoints, because this route ends with a platform back to the level, actually. And I kind of went a bit further for a box before I came back to the platform, so that I wouldn't have to backtrack over here. Okay, we need to snipe the nitro boxes now, because there is no nitro detonator at the end. Okay. Oof, Jesus, that was really close. Yeah, I mean, if there's anything, Falco, you want to say? Because kind of just trying to go fast right now, not much to talk about.
Yes, of course, Mikey. We have a $10 donation from Being of Universe going to the Trevor Project. We have nothing else right now. All I can say is now, later will be Katamari Damacy reroll by Ellie, aka I don't know how to pronounce her name, her Twitch name, but we call her Ellie. There's Cave Lighter with Need for Speed Underground 2 after that, and again Cave Lighter with Road Trip Adventure afterwards. And later tonight will be the Simpsons game, but a race actually, between Bacon Man and Ticker. That'll be happening much later today.
Sounds interesting. If I were you, I would definitely tune in.
I know I will be.
Yep. Platinum. Yep. Getting a little bit of platinum. Okay, you can see there's a crate at the top, like just an outline. And we are gonna come back to that. Okay, seems like I'm gonna miss that for a bit. Just gonna use the bazooka wherever I can, because some of these enemies can really be annoying. There's another two boxes down there. I can't blow up that TNT yet, because I won't be able to get the boxes then. Come on. Diddles. It doesn't reply Diddles to some people. I mean, probably when there's too many at once, it can't handle all the sauce. Okay, I'm used to it. Okay, now here we trigger that. And we are gonna go back to a familiar place where the box has now appeared. Over here as well, I can just snipe that. Okay. Little bazooka time. I'm kind of abusing the bazooka, but we don't want to risk too much, because Diddles, that kind of reminds me of the Friends logo. Did I? Yeah, sure. Classic. Okay, let's... Okay, guess I'm not getting that box then. I'm fine with that. Let's just not get hit, please. Should be at third mask somewhere close by. There we go. Just zoom through the level. Up, down there. Still have plenty of time, and another mask right over here. kind of. Yeah. We're slowly but surely nearing the end here. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of time from the estimate. I guess maybe I have one thing I can show in the Spyro demo that's on this disc, perhaps. That, like, I don't know if it's really interesting, but it was for me when I found out, kind of. Bonus game. Sort of. Oh man, come on. I was gonna save time on that, but I died. I mean, I can either show the demo or I can switch to the full game and do, like, I don't know. I mean, with the estimate I have, I could theoretically fit in, like, a bonus run of Spyro. But I'm not sure if that's okay with everyone. I mean, we'll see how the rest of this run goes, because there's still plenty of levels left that might go terribly wrong. I think so. Depends how much is the rest of this gonna take me, but I would assume it's going to. We'll see. Spyro would take like 30 minutes max. So it would definitely fit in that estimate. Yeah, I put the estimate way too high because I'm not great with estimates. Plus, as I said, my PB wasn't great at the time, so I was like accounting for the bad PB and the fact that it might go wrong. Yeah, well, I mean, if the run would go wrong, we can just cut it short, I guess. But yeah, I'm fairly sure it should be fine. Okay, don't really need masks at this point, I'm fairly sure. gonna be useful. Yeah, we have like a few more levels left. Most of them, if not all, are vehicle levels, plus some relics that I haven't got yet. Okay, there we got that box. I would have another chance at it in the Relic run, but we saw how that went in Warp 1, so I would rather just get it on the first go. Okay, I was close. Trying to think if there's like anything I haven't mentioned about this game. But can't like think of anything really. Oh, I mean, there's like one thing, but I would assume that's pretty obvious to people. Okay, I think I got it. Like if you would like to get into running this game, there are actually allowed emulators. So you don't necessarily need real hardware, but PS2 with fast disk speed is always gonna be faster. That's like the case for most PS1 games. I don't think I actually like know of a PS1 game that's specifically not played with fast disk speed for speedruns. About PS1 games on the PS3. I mean, you can do that, but I don't think it's like much different to emulator. Yeah, also you can skip that hole like that. Just keep the boost for like a lot of the map. Until about here, because there's no way you are making this turn with the boost. I did ever run, I mean, actually Crash Free NST was my first ever speed game that I got into speedrunning with, but it has some really like difficult movement tech, so if you want to be like good at it, it takes a lot. Not that like this wouldn't, but I'd say this is a lot easier to master than NST. Another, it's definitely like 10 platinums at least at this point, I think. Yeah, also PSP, I think, is pretty fast, but the controls, don't think they would be really comfortable for a speed run. souls of play. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't consider it that hard personally, but then again, like, people would say the same thing about Crash 4, and like, I'm kind of used to it. A 106% in that game will always be painful, but like any percent playthrough is pretty chill. Nine-hour category. Yep, I mean, I completed the game to 106% twice on PS4 and on PC, but no way I'm ever gonna speedrun that category. There are some mad lads that do though. The current world record is like 7 hours and 50 minutes, somewhere around that mark. Okay, just gonna shoot these down because they can just go a little crazy at times. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now the rest of the levels disappeared, and like casually we would, like, you'd think we have to defeat the boss to do the rest, but you can just enter and leave it and the levels reappear. You can do the rest, because otherwise you would have to watch the entire credits, which can't be skipped. Have like a kind of a scuffter out for this, but it works usually, so I'm just sticking to it. I need to learn like proper routes for these levels though. Oh, for this one and the previous plane level specifically. Even though I think I kind of have the previous level down, it's mostly just this one. Come on. Okay, I think that's kind of close to the developer time. I'm not sure, but I think the developer time is about 120 something. yeah, by the way, if like anyone has any questions or anything, either like about the run or like whatever, feel free, because I'm really trying to think like about stuff I haven't mentioned, but nothing's really coming up. Nice. Made it through the door. Least favorite stages. Well, I mean, probably from the jet ski ones, it was pretty obvious that I really don't like those. Well, mostly hot cocoa and ski raced, because you need to make the 1 cycles there, and it's kind of like you can play literally the best you can and you get screwed by the waves and the jumps just not working out. So that's uh, that's up there definitely. Then probably trying to think about favorite stages. Probably the medieval ones, I guess. I think those are the ones that go wrong the least often. My favorite track is the final boss theme, by the way. Trying to focus on the level, but I noticed that question before. I mean, don't get me wrong, Dingo's music is also sick, but I just prefer the final boss theme, because it feels nice on the credits when you get like a good PB. Okay. There we go, nice. Also, I used to, speaking of the favorite stages, used to like the bike levels, but I don't exactly. When I like started speedrunning the game, because they can also screw you over sometimes. Okay. But speaking of Dingo's theme, that reminds me how they replaced it with, well, in the Japanese version of Crash Bash. Like, if you haven't heard it, type something like Crash Bash -- Japanese music or final boss or something like that. It's interesting, to say the least, especially on the final boss. Really encapsulates the game. Circus music. I am planning to learn Crash Team Racing eventually, by the way, because that's like the only PS1 Crash game I am missing at the moment to have a run in. Obviously, I still want to improve my PBs across the other games, but like just to have a run in them at least would be cool. Okay, come on. Nice. Look at those themes works better. Yeah, I mean, like, in my opinion, Crash Bench is definitely like not a bad game or anything. A lot, or like some Crash runners and other people consider the game like bad. I wouldn't say it's like the best game ever or anything, but it's definitely not bad in my opinion. Just get into the portal, man, please. Okay, watch Speaking of Crash Bash, it's funny how they say the ancients would not allow them to fight at the beginning of Bash, and then they completely forgot about this. Yeah, time is gonna be soon. They're dancing together, sure man. That's creating deadly explosions. They are just so passionate about it. Okay, nice mines. Still have to wait because of that last one. I might not make it in time. Okay, in time now. And I actually got a PB by almost a minute. Sure, man. PB, yep. Thanks for the GGs. It might need to get retimed or something because of the intro cutscene thing. I'm not entirely sure how that's handled, but I mean, it's not gonna make a minute difference, so that's definitely a PB. It's a little under. Wait, we have like. I mean, I guess I can let the credits roll and we will see how much time is left. Or I can switch to Spyro right away.